Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners. Back again with another episode of the Miller Park Minute podcast. This is like 105, 106, somewhere in there. Straight days of Brewers podcasts. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part. If you're watching live on the stream, I appreciate you. Tonight we are going to talk Brewers and the epic skid. Hey, and I want to welcome whoever's here, so say hello in the comments below. You might qualify for a special prize tonight. I was actually just tweeting this, but if you want a special prize, speak now. So we are going to talk about today's loss. And what does this mean? Is it panic time right now? Are we freaking out? Is there bad going on? The Brewers doomed. What do you guys think? I mean, is this just this summation of injuries and a lot of stuff going on? Where are your heads at? What do you think? Like I said, there's a special I just put out on Twitter. So it's a watch and win episode. So there's a special prize that could be available to you if you are the first to drop a comment. So there might be multiple giveaways tonight. We'll see. But yeah, if you drop a comment down below, I can potentially hook you up with a prize for tonight. And if you're unable to accept the prize, it'll get passed on to the next person. So feel free to comment if you're watching live and see if you win a prize. So every team does go through slumps. I agree. Who is this? Let's see. I gotta go over to Facebook and find out who you are. Isaac. I'm gonna send you a message, Isaac, on Facebook. Won't be the last time we lose 3 games in a row. I agree. I mean, I think we're just kind of we're facing that. We've just gone through. We just had some players go through injury, and we're putting it together. Adam, you might be next up. You might be the runner up. I'm gonna wait for Isaac to reply to that message on Facebook. So Isaac, go check out your messages on Facebook. I DM'd you. Otherwise, Adam, you are next in line. I mean, I guess I could just say I have some extra tickets for tomorrow, so those are potentially going to be given away tonight on tonight's stream. Adam, you were second. So what do you guys think? I mean, where are we at this juncture? I mean, is it just too many injuries? You have to work. All right, Adam, are you available to go to tomorrow's game? I have some tickets available for you if you can. So yeah, tonight's watch and win and participate and win is a set of tickets for the game tomorrow. If you are able to go, I can send them to you via the ballpark app. It's just 4 tickets, lower level, 117. Totally up to you. But you would be next, Adam, if you are still here and want to go. I think the tough part of these games is, if it wasn't a team like Detroit, we'd be a lot better off. You know what I'm saying? Like like it'd feel better if it wasn't against Detroit. All right, let me get that. I'm sorry, I'm getting the box score up. I was just flying to a message. So the other thing is Lau got hit up. Yes, it does. It very much does seem like since the injuries came, we've kind of gone dead. The one person who hasn't totally died off though is Rowdy Tellez. Rowdy Tellez keeps hitting, so that's good. Well, he keeps hitting dingers. He's got 8 now. So Contreras stays pretty consistent as well. But you can't. I mean, you allow 12 hits. You can't expect to um, really get much more progress than that. Isaac, I'm sending you another DM. All right. Right. Well, and that's the rough part about this is, oops, that was my iPad. Oops. Did I freeze my stream? I don't think I did. I go. Isaac is the first winner of the stream tonight. He passed on tickets, but he did redeem for a Willie Adamas bobblehead, which I am giving away right off the stack. So there you go. Chippewa Falls. Oh, why you gotta be so far? You can either meet me at a in Milwaukee or in Fond du Lac. I can ship it to you. You just gotta give me your address, I guess. Chippewa Falls. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. How often do you get to games if you live in Chippewa Falls? Because isn't that how far of a run is that from Chippewa Falls? It's a ways, isn't it? I don't know. It's tough when we only get 5 hits. You're leaving, basically 4 other runners aboard, and this is kind of the thing that we've been doing. So I just, whew, whew, damn. How often do you go to games? um, I don't know. Like, I would just say the whole team is like we always talk about the good. So Rowdy hit another home run. The bad, actually, the good also is the bullpen. The bullpen was pretty good tonight, pretty solid, pretty shut down. Didn't allow any other earned runs except for the 4. That's the problem, though. 2 series this season. Okay, I mean that makes sense from that distance. Um, oh, we'll talk off air. I'll message you. Either way, it's yours. I'll put it aside for you. We'll figure it out. Um, all right. So we're talking the good, the bad, the downright ugly. I would say the bad is the fact that we allowed 12 hits and we only had 5 and we scored 3 runs on 5 hits isn't bad. It's just that we didn't score enough to win. Actually, 4 runs on 12 hits is really terrible because that means they left a lot of runners on base. The downright ugly, I guess, is going to be the outing by Eric Lauer. 8 hits, 4 runs allowed. Just atrocious, atrocious baseball tonight. That's all there is to it. I mean, that's terrible. That's straight up terrible. Sal Frelick going to miss extended time after having thumb surgery. So that is one of 2 guys that were 12 years in a row at the home opener. That's awesome. One of 2 guys that were supposed to be manning our outfield. It's good that we ended up with that Blake Perkins. Yeah, so Sal Frelick actually got injured on the same day that Joey Wiemer got injured, or I'm sorry, that Garrett Mitchell got injured. Joey Wiemer is still healthy. Let's keep that. So, yeah, he was placed on the minor league injured list at the same day. Both of them look like. Well, let's see. Did they give a timetable on Sal Frelick's term return? So we gotta hope that Taylor comes back healthy, I guess, at this juncture of the season. Six to 8 weeks. Okay, so we could see him in 6 to 8 weeks. That wouldn't be terrible, but that's still that's downright ugly. Oh, that's more downright. Yeah, I was reading it just as I was like figuring it out there. 6 to 8 weeks for him. Oh my lord. My God, this has gone bad from bad to worse with these injuries. Woody isn't coming back anytime fast. Hauser's still not ready. Tyrone Taylor's still not ready. Aaron Ashby had surgery, so at least we're not facing Shohei Ohtani as a pitcher. And we lost Matt Bush, which might be a good thing. Who knows? I just, it sucks when we're kind of in this position right now where we face an injury. We don't have all of our regular guys. Luis Urias is still out. Man, that sucks. Oh, Taylor moved to rehab assignment. He's at AAA. Gus Farland's to High A, Wisconsin, so he's going up to the Timber Rattlers to go get some workout, which is good. I don't think we have. Oh, both are having surgery, so it looks like Mitchell is having surgery too. Wow, this sucks. Is there a positive update on anyone? Do we got anything positive? Let's see here. Bush, Guerra, no. Injury updates. May 2nd. Late May for Bush. Late April. Okay, so he's scheduled. Well, he was just scheduled, so he should have pitched already. Just look at Hauser expected to. We have no updates. Nothing good on anyone. This is just ugly, ugly, ugly stuff. I guess the drawing stays open for the tickets for tomorrow's game. If anyone still wants them, please reach out. Yellow Tubby is not having fun anymore watching the Brewers. Okay, it's a long season. We got a lot of time left, guys. Let's not get too down and out on this yet. I mean, I don't know. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. The Miller Park or American Family Field pigeon is checking on everyone's mental health right now. I just don't think it's fully panic time. I mean, if we go further down the hill, maybe we can start panicking, but I don't think it's time yet. I'm enjoying the Bucks banter right now. Sorry, but back to this. Let's just talk about anything else that we have. That 3-run shot really kind of was a shot in the arm for us. I'd say that was the play of the game. I've just been off lately on doing podcasts. I don't know. There was a podcast I listened to today. As you guys know, I do listen to basically every show out there. One of one of the things that I saw today, one of today's podcasts was, Brewers actually got put at number 3 in power rankings by a couple guys from the Athletic podcast, which I thought was super cool. So yeah, we got ranked at number 3 right after the Pirates, actually, surprisingly. Even with the Garrett Mitchell injury, and this ranking came out as of Sunday, so it looks like there's an update. Tyrone Taylor is having a multi-hit game in his first rehab start. You want to talk about Yelly? Okay, we can talk about Yelly. What do you want to talk about Yelly? How he can't hit? The only thing with Yelly right now that I would say is positive is he gets on base. I mentioned in last night's podcast how Christian Yelich has 20 runs scored. Other than that, that's about it for Christian Yelich. He's scoring runs. If we go further into his line, which we can pull up right now, let me get it up here. Christian Yelich, 2023 regular season, 93 at bats so far, 20 runs, 22 hits, 3 homers, 11 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, 237 average, 317 OBP, and a 683 OPS. So not absolutely garbage. I mean, could be way worse. There was points last year where he was way worse numbers wise. but the striking out is an alarming rate. Yes. Um, one of the things with Christian Yelich, I think, is that he still has good baseball skills, but he's good in certain areas, but he's bad in the others. So, is there a time that like he had a day off yesterday, but they still used him as a pinch hit? There was another time where Joey Weimer actually had 2 at bats. He was 2 for 2, and then the bases were loaded, and they pitch hit. With Christian Yelich, I want to say that was one of the games in Arizona, maybe. I don't remember exactly what game, but yeah, you've got to stop putting Christian Yelich in a spot where he is reliable, or isn't reliable. Christian Yelich right now is not reliable with the bases loaded. Christian Yelich is not reliable with runners on base. To be honest, he's good at getting on base and being the run that's driven in, but he's not good when there's other runners in front of him, and that's the truth. That's the straight up truth. I mean, as far as where he is off of his career average, he's right in line. I mean, 286 is career average, 375. I mean, he's mere ticks off of career average wise. I mean, 50 points on a batting average is still a significant number, but it's a long season, and that's the other part of this, with especially with baseball players, like the failure rate is pretty aggressive. The failure rate is very, very, very strong. You hit 300 and you're a good hitter, but you look at like 200 is all of a sudden you're a bad hitter. And I want to look. I'm looking this up right now because I want to see. Um, yep, William Contreras' batting average is at 309 after this evening. Let's take a look at the batting average across the league. Luis Ariz is 444. There is a slew of 300 hitters right now. Top 25 are all up 300 or above. I'm just seeing for comparison's sake. I was curious. You don't get below 300 until you go past the top 27 hitters in the league right now. Of course, which we only have one of. Mauricio Dubon is on this list. Jared Kelnick. A lot of the guys that are on my fantasy squad, which I love. I was going to look at, Contreras. Contreras is number 22 as far as that goes. It's the same old with Yelich. I mean, we've hoped and prayed for years that he would come back and he would just be a different guy. And just so you know, there's a side note to this. There's seems to be a thing when I have a Yelich pitching podcast that he hits the next day. So let's hope he hits the next day. Let's hope the whole team hits tomorrow. Because whoever receives these tickets is going to want the Brewers to win. I don't know. Like at this juncture, I think I think we want Christian Yelich to just get on base. Worry about getting on base. We talked about the injuries, the updates. Everyone keeps tweeting out videos of Keston Hiura's home runs. Keston is only good in the minors. Let's keep him down there. Let's not bring him back up. Let's talk about news around the league before we wrap up tonight's show. And unfortunately, I have not been as plugged into the rest of the league lately, just with how busy I have been. Um, who is here right now? Is it if it's Isaac, great. If it's someone else, please let me know. Because there might be a special prize. Padres news: Fernando Tatis Jr. are leading MLB, already surpassing MLB in these stats. What stats is he already leading MLB in? This article has no information. Okay. Batted 14 balls in Phoenix that had average exit velocity of 2.4. Okay, don't care. Clickbait article. I love when they're clickbait. I still think it's great that David Cohn is doing a rosin experiment to prove this and the tackiness of rosin and sweat, which is what Scherzer got in trouble for. It's funny. It's very funny. There's actually a side by side video. Go check that out. That's funny. It's hilarious. Um, just proving the point that the sticky substance conversation is kind of dumb. I actually listened to another thing I listened to in the podcast that I watched today, or listened to, I should say, was they were talking about how Oakland should be mad, and it's like, well, regardless, it's not like Oakland fans were showing up for games. Um, if they were, you know what I mean, like if they were really fans, they would have been showing up when they weren't winning too. And they were all mad about the tanking and everything like that. And I'm like, no, don't be mad about the tanking. Just like maybe it'll bring some excitement to have a team in Vegas for MLB. I mean, look what it's done for the Oakland Raiders and the Oakland Knights. No, the Las Vegas Knights for hockey. Maybe it's good for them. I don't know. That's my thoughts. The Rays continue their home run streak. Oh no, their home run streak is over because they didn't hit a home run. 5-0. Liam Hendricks is going to rehab. It looks like he has oh no, I'm sorry, that's Kyle Hendricks. But Liam Hendricks of the White Sox. Looks like he's doing good from cancer treatment, so that's good. Stolen bases are up. We've talked about that before and in previous videos. Verlander nearing a return, so that's good. It's good when players come back. That's good all the way across the board. So that being said, I think that I've covered everything for you guys today. We're way past pregame or postgame. They don't do any postgame that's super long. So I appreciate everyone who comes in. Looks like we have no winner in the ticket giveaway. So I will try and find a way to get rid of the tickets before tomorrow. So thank you, Isaac, for coming along and entering our drawing. You still have your consolation prize. It'll be a Willie Adamas bobblehead. We'll figure out how to get that to you one way or another this season. They were not my season tickets, by the way. I don't have season tickets. I just have tickets that I get randomly from different people. So, thank you though for watching. Thank you for being a part of this, guys. This is your only Brewers Daily podcast. We try and stay positive. We try and put a good spin in a good light. We will talk bad and talk negative, but it's only just kind of analysis point of view. So thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute. You guys have a great rest of your evening. As always, go Brew Crew. Catch you in the next one.